final SmackDown. I did not know that until he said that on TV on Friday. I knew it was his final Chicago appearance. They were in the very building where he debuted 23 years ago and shouted, "Ruthless aggression," at Kurt Angle. Well, I sounded like Vince McMahon there, but here he was, full circle moment back in Chicago, first appearance, last appearance, but I did not know that it was also his final SmackDown. He will not be on SmackDown at all for the remainder of his retirement. I tell you what, about Kurt Angle, I still get upset. I think that we could have had one last Cena-Angle match at WrestleMania a few years ago. But Vince McMahon insisted on Baron Corbin stuff. It sucks we didn't. And you know what? It sucks that we're not going to get another Cena and Edge match. Because you know, if the Edge was still in WWE, obviously, Cena and Edge would be working during his retirement. And I think it's for them, just like Cena had worked and Cena had worked, I think it's for them can still have a very good match.
Welcome to Fifth Third Stadium, home to the Kennesaw State Owls. As we'll see a squad from Conference USA, the New Mexico State Aggies, taking on a squad hoping to prevent another L this week, the Kennesaw State Owls. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack, and Jesse Palmer with me. Guys, it's time to get it going.
The brand new United States champion who got booed out of the building. I have no idea where that came from. That was surprising to hear the boos out for him. It's not like there's been any hint of fan backlash towards him in recent weeks. You know, even Cody, when he comes out, sometimes he'll get some mild boos here and there now. Wonderful.
After the success of Spider-Man from 2000, it's no surprise that a sequel was made the very next year. Centered on a classic Spider-Man villain that didn't make the cut in the last game, I give you Spider-Man 2, which is not to be confused with Spider-Man 2, or Spider-Man 2. Man, they gotta get better at naming these games. Spider-Man 2 Enter Electro is a game that has been largely overlooked by fans over the years. I'm guilty of this myself, as this is one of the few Spider-Man games that I've yet to sit down and play from start to finish. I can believe it.
State ready to kick it off and get this game going. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. So the New Mexico State Aggies offense will have first crack at this one. Every team has impact players. What traits are you looking for when it comes to players who can make an impact, David?
Well, obviously, you want the main things, right? Speed, physicality, like all power, all those things are really, really good. But you also need guys that will hold people accountable, guys that will lead. And it's nice to have those guys on your team. They're the leaders of the team, and they're the best players.
And part of the reason why they're leaders is because these guys galvanize their teammates, right? You've seen time and time again, these dudes make plays, and it just sparks the sideline. It sparks the coaching staff. It sparks the fans. They're special players, and they all have to play well together.
You know, we joke that the tight end's always open, David, but play action almost makes it impossible to keep them covered.
And yeah, because those guys, they're such good blockers most of the time. They're big and physical, and they sell block for a second, and then they run open and they find holes in zones, or they get good.
Reels it in down the left side. And he's brought down after a huge completion. And how about taking a big chunk out of this defense on the opening drive?
And with the speed they have on the perimeter, Reese, no doubt, they want to come out here and test this secondary, test these DBs, and they know they've got the QB with the arm talent to get the ball there. That's a great start for this offense.
Quarterback on the keeper. Nice move to pick up yardage. Breaks it.
Hello? Oh, what's up? What's going on? No. Oh. Yeah, no. Don't worry, shoot. Maybe today I'll probably be able to surprise and pick up today. Just I'll let you know. I'll keep you updated, but I'll try to see what I can do. Okay. How much? Okay. No, I just want to know how much. But no, I got you though. Okay. All right.
I really love this title screen music, which brings us right into the next part of the video. The game starts with a brief recap of the first game. Previously on Spider-Man. Albeit with noticeably better graphics. This is because this game's cutscenes use the models found in the PC version of the first game. We open with a cutscene of Electro breaking into a facility called Biotech and stealing a device, which will amplify his powers. This game's cutscenes have such a dark and creepy atmosphere, which is funny since it focuses on one of Spider-Man's silliest looking villains. Some background if you are already familiar with Electro. First appearing in Amazing Spider-Man issue 9, Max Dillon was an ordinary electrician working on power lines when suddenly, lightning struck his body, transforming him into a living power generator. What's interesting about the original incarnation of Electro when compared to later adaptations is that he wears a metal harness over his body to control his electric blasts, instead of just firing them straight out of his fingers. Electro is definitely not as big of a threat as someone like Carnage or Doc Ock, but this game does make an effort to power him up before we finally confront him. Every level of the game opens with the Daily Bugle newspaper, usually trashing Spider-Man, and if you end up failing the level, you'll be greeted with even harsher headlines. That's some great attention to detail. Despite not playing this game very much growing up, this loading screen of Spider-Man running in place is burned into my brain. So classic.
Welcome, true believers. Stan Lee here to bring you yet another scintillating tale of superhero daring-do.
The opening level takes place in New York at sunset, and it looks great. Beast from the X-Men is here too, playing Black Cat's role. Maybe I should rephrase that. He gives you hints if you weren't already familiar with the game's controls. The other X-Men appear in the game's training mode. I wonder if this was some kind of cross-promotion with X-Men Mutant Academy 2, since Spider-Man is playable there. In fact, these games would have released on the same day had this one never been delayed. As I mentioned before, the gameplay is nearly identical to the last game, with the addition of being able to web enemies from midair and this web targeting system for when you need to yank something like an air vent or fire hydrant. Cool idea, but the execution really isn't great, since the game rarely tells you that's what you need to do. Get used to that, because that just about sums up this entire game. Health and web.
Get that toughness just running through everybody. They finally wrestle down the senior, but not before he picks up some valuable ground. This New Mexico State offense is pushing all the right buttons. Rides the back and leaves it on the option. He stopped at the 14-yard line, and they'll stay on the attack from there. It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring.
Well, we know this defense is one that plays with a lot of pride, right? And part of that is their ability stopping the run. They're a top 25 unit in the nation when it comes to stopping the rush. And that really helps them out down here in the red zone. They're going to have to step up big time in this situation.
Those screen plays, you really want to sell it. Get it to your running back and get him to the second level. Get him running full head of steam on a safety, on a linebacker. He almost got going, but just got tackled before he could really do any damage.
They make the stop at the 5-yard line, but they've got it first and goal.
You saw the tight end on a big play there in that last third down. Why not go back to him again here in the red zone? With his size and his athleticism, he is a matchup nightmare down in this area of the field.
Looking to throw. Trying to set up the screen. They've got it down to the 3-yard line. Really well done on that throw and catch.
This is the area of the field defensively. It really doesn't matter what they've done to get here. You got to bow up, try to force the field goal. Nice job on first down and goal, getting them tackled to the ground.
Trying to pull his way in. Got the completion, but couldn't quite maneuver his way in. He'll be inches short of the score. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. 3rd and goal for the offense. He'll sneak it and try to surge forward. The sneak scores it.
You love love as a head coach to watch your offense take the field and establish a rhythm and consistency the way they did there. Everything they dialed up was working to perfection. They go 10 plays on the opening drive and cap it off with a touchdown.
And with the extra point, they get the first 7 of the game. So a drive there of 82 yards, and it was finished off with a quarterback sneak. He'll start the return inside his 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. So the Kennesaw State Owls offense will try to get something started with their first possession. And it was a rough showing last week, and it all started with the quarterback, Jesse.
Yeah, he looked lost in that last game out. I thought the defense did a really good job of confusing him, mixing up their looks and their pressure. So no different today. The defense obviously watched the film, and they're going to come out and they're going to try to do the exact same thing and get this guy rattled. So this quarterback, he has to know what to expect early in this one, David.
If I'm his offensive coordinator, I want to get started off on the right foot, man. Get the ground game going. Make it easy, because last week was such a disaster. We want to turn the page. We need some confidence. We need some good mojo. First drive, we need something good to happen early so we can forget about that last week.
They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time and get to that first down marker. Let's talk for just a second about Kennesaw State. I'm sure you guys saw a great pickup in the backfield. 3-star running back gave a verbal last week. And getting good talent like this is really what programs at this level need to thrive on.
It's pivotal, Reese. And now you got a big commitment at the running back spot with those 3 stars. And now you start to build a class around him. Get everybody else excited. This is how you build a program.
Kennesaw State will have to punt this one away. First time we've seen their punt team this afternoon. Makes the signal, secures the fair catch, and they'll put it its way at the 37. Opening snap of this drive comes from the 38-yard line. They'll run the RPO and fire to the right. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Pulls it and fires to the left. He almost picked up the first down on that one, but he'll be just a little bit short.
It's really easy to say the word RPO and say I'm going to run them, but you got to make those decisions and you got to make them fast. You can't get confused by all the craziness that's going on, by all the guys moving around or talking. Nice job by the quarterback, staying in the moment, seeing it, throwing the slant, making sure he makes the right decision. Man, and you see those sticks and you're like, dude, 3rd and short, I just got to fall forward and get the first down, Palmer, but the defense comes up big and gets the stop.
So on offense, don't overthink this one. 4th and inches, just line up something easy, you know you can execute in your sleep and go keep this drive going.
They'll put this one in play, first snap of the drive from the 25. Power football with the run. Not much doing there. He gets it to the 26, a gain of 1.
And you want to run the football. That's okay. You'll take some of these. But if they start to add up down the road, obviously, you might want to think about airing it out.
Looking to pass. It's Odom. Bought a little time. Lets it go. And the pass is incomplete thanks to a big hit. Somebody needs to make a play here. It's 3rd and long from the 26. From the gun, wants to pass. Quarterback strolling away from heat. Caught in the middle, it's Williams. He'll be stopped short of the line to gain. Needed about 3 more on that one.
And I love the discipline on defense right there. Big 3rd down. So everyone keeping their eyes on the quarterback, rallying to the ball, making a tackle. Great team defense.
On 4th down, looking to pass. Oh, he dropped it. Just didn't look it all the way in, and they'll turn it over on downs. They thought they had a good plan, but it did not work. Out of the gun, the running back has it. And he's brought down after a solid gain, and we are done in the first quarter. That's the end of the quarter. New Mexico State has the lead. Guys, let's have a look at the stats as we played 1 period. They are lined up and ready to go and get things started here in the second. running game on first down, now back at it. Second down, they'll go to the air. Pulls it in, it's long. Runs through the tackle. And he's brought down after a nice gain.
And I think this receiver's forte is his route running. He's a guy that can line up all over the field, but it's not just catching post routes and goes. This guy can run shallows, he can run slants, he can run the option routes and find...
And he'll take it in and house it. Touchdown, New Mexico State. They score for the big fella here. Why are tight ends so effective in the red zone?
Well, these aren't the guys that are going to burn by you and go for 70 most of the time, but when you can use their big-bodied frames, threaten them to run the football and be a blocker in the running game, and now you slip them in the secondary, make that big play.
Guys, we're about to see this Kennesaw State offense go back to work. This is when the pressure can ramp up a little bit on an offense, David, when they start feeling the heat to answer a score.
And I think being down 14, you can kind of feel that way. But, dude, if you put a good drive together, this is a 7-point game, so, Palmer, no need to panic.
I was just going to say, David, I mean, this thing can flip quick. You go down, score, all of a sudden you're...
It's picked off. 13th time he's done that this year.
Like, I don't need
What
to.
a nice
Let's just
play
get
on
this
the
over
pick.
with.
Didn't find much running room. They'll
I'm
let
putting
it
this at
slide.
2
They've
o'clock.
got it at the 29. Give to the back. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play.
Defense is about firing off, hitting the offensive guys, and staying in your gaps. Everybody knowing where they're supposed to be. You could tell the defense, everyone was right where they're supposed to be, nowhere to run.
Back to pass. No more time to throw. Quarterback is sacked at the 35. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, you'll have to turn it loose deep. Grabbed in the middle, it's Tuggle. Touchdown, New Mexico State. He got loose and it was lights out after that. The mantra is always finish, and they're trying to do that here in the regular season with this Week 12 performance. And with the extra point, they're up 21-0.
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation and timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. Listen, a lot of times touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
Good call, good execution as they move the chains, and they have a first down at the 38. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Right back to the well. All right, guys, let's think for just a moment about Kennesaw State. They were really excited about the verbal commitment from a 3-star quarterback. They really need to get good talent like that, guys who can develop and potentially become stars.
Well, this is a program that's not used to having this talented of a quarterback coming out of high school. Oftentimes, this program has had to develop guys so that they're ready by their junior or senior year to have success. This guy changes that dynamic a little bit, though, and because of it, you can see fans are so excited about the future.
And with that incompletion, man, this crowd, I don't know that they are really happy about what's going on. I mean, they already built a deficit, and they don't have a lot to cheer about. They got to get some kind of rhythm, something going on this offense to ignite this fan base.
Big 3rd down here. They need to get the ball to the 41. Back to throw. It's Odom. Got a man. It's Dean. They've got it inside the 40 at the 39 as they pick up the first down. Last completion, move the sticks in. Let's see if they try it again. They're going to run it. It's Franklin. Got the first down. Looking for more. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. We're at the 2-minute timeout, and these guys really need to build a little momentum to cut into this lead before halftime. This offense has been sluggish, to say the least, but finally they're on the move on 1st and 10. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball.
This offense just has to find a way to find a rhythm here. They're playing at home, and they want this crowd to stay involved and be an asset in the game, but they need to start making plays. They can't keep throwing incompletions this early.
He can't find anybody. It'll be incomplete as the defense does a really good job in coverage. They were on the move, but 2 straight incompletions had them staring at 3rd and 10. From the gun, wants to pass. Trying to make magic with his feet. Nice job by this junior quarterback to get it done on the ground. Kennesaw State coming out with another first down. They'll try the run. He'll be hauled down just inside the 10 at the 9 as they're trying to turn this into a score. Quick timeout by the defense there, trying to make sure everyone has the same call. Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. It's complete! And he wanted the score badly, but the defense wrestles him down at the 2.
I like the decision by the quarterback here. Just get the ball out of your hands, get it to your playmaker. A lot of times he'll dance and make even bigger plays than he did here, but it was still a positive game.
The defense burns their 3rd and final timeout of the half.
I know it's early, but you're down by a lot of points. You've got to go for it here on 4th down, David. I'm finding my best player offensively and giving him a shot.
And what you said is all the difference in the world. I'm already down a lot early.
Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Kennesaw State.
A nice job by this offense, putting the scoring drive together. And now listen, it's not even halftime yet, so keep fighting. Going to halftime, regroup. We found a little something on this drive. See if we can cut into this lead and continue to make this game closer and closer.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. The Aggies offense will have another go at it. Plenty of time left in the half here as they take over, but they will want to be efficient here in the final 2 minutes. They'll crank up this drive with the pass. Gets it out fast.
I love fullbacks that can catch the football. These guys aren't just blockers. They're not just smash-mouth players, but these guys have got some finesse to their game and some soft hands to go with it.
The Aggies in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Wants to go up top. Quickly complete. And he's knocked down immediately, but not before he moves the chains.
I'll tell you, QBs and receivers, they practice these out routes all week long, and you've got to anticipate. You've got to be comfortable throwing it before he gets out of his break, and they executed it perfectly right there to pick up that first.
That's the end of the 2nd quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin and our halftime updates.
Guys, 2 quarters down, and I've got to say, this has been a fun watch so far in Kennesaw.
New Mexico State will kick it away to open this 3rd quarter. That ball scoots through the back of the end zone. It'll be a touchback. Guys, we'll get another look at this Kennesaw State offense. Down 2 possessions to start this 3rd quarter. They'd love to build some early momentum.
You ain't lying, because you only got so many possessions here in the 2nd half, so now you're down. I got to maximize every single one. Put your best plays together. Start this drive off on a good note.
Yeah, it starts right here. Obviously, you can't get it all back on this drive, but you can create that momentum. You can create something special and some energy, but it's going to start with this offense here executing at a high level.
And defensively, one of the most important things is stopping the run, being physical up front. That was too easy for this offense. You can't give up 5 and 6 yards of pop on the ground. That is a recipe for disaster.
Oh, he's got some space. All down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down.
It's got to feel good as an offense knowing that early in the drive you can turn around, hand it off, get a push up front, and go get positive yardage.
With the catch, it's Brown. Didn't pick up a lot there, moved it forward just a few.
And listen, I know that wasn't a huge gain. It was positive, but I like doing more of that in today's college football. I'm just going to try to give my playmakers a chance to do damage in space away from all the big boys inside.
And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. And this offense is desperate to keep this drive alive, trailing by multiple possessions, and it's getting late. Makes the grab. It's Joyner. That'll be enough for the first down as they mark it down at the 31-yard line. Good job by the receiver there not to run into coverage, but to find a spot that the quarterback could throw him the ball.
Yeah, on those types of routes, Reese, they say if you're looking, you're booking. So if that's man coverage, the receiver's
got enough space. He is down at the 1. A terrific run after the throw and catch. Kennesaw State right back to work. They'll try to slam it in. And he's brought down at the line of scrimmage, and the ball will stay at the 2. And the D deny them on 2nd and goal. And they stop him again for no gain, and it will be 3rd down.
And with the stuff there, Jesse, on 2nd down, this little 3rd to mid-range, you got 2 downs. What are you thinking here?
Maybe getting your quarterback out on the perimeter and giving him a run-pass option. See if you can get the defense in a bind.
If the quarterback's a little more on target there, maybe they hook up, but it's an incompletion.
This is a top 25 defense, guys. One of the best units in the entire country. They're so good situationally, and they understand the importance of getting leads early, making the offense predictable, having to throw in these types of situations so they can adjust accordingly, and that's what they're doing right now. Their coverage is being dictated by the scoreboard. They're going to make it really, really hard on this quarterback here in the 2nd half to throw any completions.
And he finds some solid space, makes a nice game before the defense is able to stop it. And the Aggies can play this 2nd down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go.
We love to see this on offense. Early in drives, getting that kind of yardage keeps you ahead of the chains.
He lobs one high down the left side. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers.
Well, it's a great job by the back end of the defense that time, making up for what the front end of the defense couldn't do. The quarterback had all day to throw that ball, but it was the hit and coverage that forces the incompletion.
Complete to the right. That kind of play will get a drive started or help your field position. They've got it at the 27. New Mexico State to the line after picking up the 1st down. Use the play fake, now to throw. Oh, he's going to try to hit him deep. He's got it along the sideline. And they pick up a better than 30 yards on that completion before the defense brings him down. This New Mexico State offense is pushing all the right buttons. The short hands, it's long. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few.
Now, you've seen the evolution of these slot receivers. They're just matchup nightmares. They're hard to get your hand on. A lot of times, they're off the football. You can't jam them. These guys are so productive, and offenses really feature their best players most time in those slot positions.
He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
They're trying to run the football. There's just nowhere to go for the ball carrier inside. He tried to bounce it to the outside. That linebacker way too fast. He met him there and forced the TFL.
From the gun, he'll try to throw for it on 3rd down. He's got it. He'll be stopped just short of the end zone, but they'll have it 1st and goal. The Aggies had tough field position to start this drive, but they've been relentless in moving the ball methodically down the field. Receiver on the move gets the touch pass. And he was pushing for that goal line, but the D stopped him at the 2. Can the defense stop them again on 2nd and goal? Using the quick game. He gets it in. Touchdown, Aggie. This game must be moving so slowly for this quarterback. He sees everything 2 or 3 beats ahead.
Way ahead. I mean, it's been really, really easy. I better get some more hits on him. I better do something to make him feel uncomfortable. Because right now, it's just like, oh, you're running that? Yeah, that's easy. I mean, he's already read your mail. You better change the address, do something different.
He gets a block. He found some really good running room on that one and just about got loose. As it is, good return to set up the drive. They'll try to put a drive together starting from the 36. The inside handoff. They can rely on this guy to pick up solid yardage when they need it, and he's out to the 43.
You want to make play calling easy for an offensive coordinator? Run the ball like that every play. I mean, when you can run that on 1st down, and set up a short yardage on second down, it makes play calling easy. Every single call on that sheet is available here on second down.
That's it for this period. New Mexico State has the lead. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. As we start the fourth quarter, it'll take a pretty sizable comeback to win this one. After swapping ends of the field, they gave him a little time to figure out how they'll open the final period here on third down. They'll try to pick it up on the ground. He'll be stopped about 2 yards short of a first down.
Well, it's 4th and short, and you're sort of in no man's land at this point near midfield. I think if you're on offense here, you're going to have to go for it. You're going to have to show confidence in your guys to get it done and go get you the...
Big tight end makes the grab. It's a first down. And they finally get him to the ground. An easy conversion for this offense. Defense, not exactly the perfect fourth down call there. They'll snap this one from the 42. It's 1st and 10. Back to throw. It's Odom. Quarterback now breaking the field. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down.
And I absolutely love what this defense is doing, man. You know exactly what time it is. You've got a big lead. They're going to have to throw the football. So more nickels, more dimes. Bring the speed on the field and get ready to play the pass.
Shoots it to the left. Makes the grab. And they reacted well to the completion, but it was too late to keep them from getting the first down.
This has been a frustrating day. I mean, they haven't moved the ball consistently, and now you get a play, but they haven't put 2 and 3 and 4 plays together, and that's why they're trailing in this football game. So maybe they can find some kind of a rhythm here late in the game and get something cooking.
Finds his man. It's Brown.
Yeah, and you see running backs in today's football, they play wide receiver basically for you, but you got to find a guy that you can throw it to, and you know he's going to catch the ball consistently.
They're going to run it. What powerful running, just driving the pile forward for everything he could get. He'll be just a few inches short.
Essentially, the first game is good. That's why I'm saying.
On 3rd and short, they'll try to pick it up on the ground here. They make the stop, but he'll have enough yardage for a first down. They are controlling the ball. 9th play of the drive. Extending the play. There he goes. Stopped at the 13-yard line as the drive continues.
Welcome to the frustrating reality of college football. Like, the guy at the quarterback spot, he can just do that. Pull it down, get positive yards, makes the defense have to account for him every single play.
And this one will be stopped for no gain.
As a quarterback, you've got to know in this area of the field, it's tough to throw, right? The windows, they open and close so quickly when you get down to the red zone. What helps you is running the football, but that's tough today because you're going up against one of the top 25 defenses stopping the run.
Down by multiple possessions, you can't come up empty on this drive. They'll go for it on 4th down. Snagged out of the air. And they'll get him down inside the 5, but this offense powering toward a score. Kennesaw State right back to work. Dropping back, it's Odom. He's going for the goal line. And he will take it in. Touchdown, Owls!
I think the days of running backs just running downhill are out the window. You better be able to do this. You see the playmakers slip him out of the backfield, throw him the football, he'll handle the rest, get in the end zone for the touchdown.
And he takes this from inside the 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. The New Mexico State offense returns to the field. They cashed in on a short field last time they had it, and now they'll go to work from their own end. They'll start this drive from the 18-yard line. Tight end now in motion. They'll run it to keep this clock grinding. Out across the 20 to the 21-yard line, a 3-yard gain.
Late in football games, I have a plan. I want to run the football. I want to put my quarterback in great situations if I do throw it. Low risk, keep that clock moving, get a few first downs. And if I get a few first downs with that clock moving, I get the W and get out of here.
Ooh, and that was close for the offense. They try to go wide receiver screen. They're counting on that receiver beating that defender. Wasn't able to make him miss that time, but if I'm on offense, I'm going back to that play later.
From the gun on 3rd down. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. New Mexico State will be forced to punt. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Let's see what he can do with it. Makes a move. He's brought down, but a really solid effort to pick up every bit of yardage he could on the punt return. Guys, we're about to see this Kennesaw State offense go back to work. Defensive back spread all over the field trying to take away the pass. Back to pass, it's Odom. Just a short pass to the tight end. Really nice pickup on that one as they get it to the 36. It'll be 1st down.
And after that long completion for the 1st down, did you see everybody sprinting to the line of scrimmage offensively? They want to go tempo right now.
And a nice job by the defense understanding who their go-to guy is. That's the guy they want to feature. That's the guy they want to feed with good reason. He's a great player, but a great job by the defense taking away that primary read, making sure they don't make a big play.
2 minutes now left in this one, and time is running short if they want to find a way to pull this one out. Third and short from the 28. Let's see if this is 4-down territory or if they just pick up the first here. Looking to throw for it. Can't make the connection on 3rd down thanks to that tough, hard-nosed pass defense, and now it's 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. Caught on the outside, it's Franklin. And he'll be stopped short, or maybe he stopped himself short. They go to the ground. Running to Green. Not a whole lot of room there. 3 yards maybe, 2nd and 7.
And this defense and their team, honestly, has just built some momentum here in this 4th quarter, man. And I'm interested to see this offense and if they can respond, if they can be physical, if they can run the football, they can make some plays here in this 4th quarter.
Caught in the backfield, it's Tuggle. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain.
I don't know if that's the coverage you want to be throwing wide receiver screens against. Oftentimes, you want the receivers to have some access. You want the DBs to be off a couple yards so you can help set up the blocks and give the receiver somewhere to go with it. It's hard to run that against press coverage, and they only picked up a few yards there.
He's got enough for the 1st down, and that ought to do it. They ought to be able to run out the clock from here. For the offense. You know, there's no real reason to panic, but if you think about it, when does panicking ever really help? But certainly this was a bitterly disappointing outcome.
And you can look at a lot of different statistics. I know we tend to overcomplicate college football these days, but guys, at the end of the day, it comes down to 2 very simple things. You can't turn the ball over, and you can't have penalties. You do those things, David, and it'll beat you every time.
That's the difference between winning and losing. It's the small things, but find those things that you need to improve on. Keep working on them. Keep developing. Those things you do well, dude, let's do those. Let's do more of those things more consistently.
Yep.
Make safe.
Welcome to John O'Quinn Field in H-Town, home to the Houston Cougars. As we'll see a squad from Conference USA, the Florida International Panthers. Taking on a squad hoping to prevent another L this week, the Houston Cougars. Glad to have you with us for EA Sports College Football. I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack and Jesse Palmer with me in the booth. Guys, we are ready to tee it up. FIU will kick it off to get things underway. From inside his own 10, let's see what he gets. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. So Houston's offense will get first crack at it today. We've had our eye on this guy for most of the season, and what a weapon he is. He is making a charge for the Heisman Trophy. And, David, I don't really think many would argue with it.
No, because it's been crazy. He's been the focal point of this offense, and he continues to deliver week after week. He's
turning it on! And they finally get him down, but not before. He's got him set up for business at the 49-yard line.
Well, that's why this running game can be so dynamic. This guy is special when he has the football in his hands. He can make people miss, he can run with power, and he also has speed. You saw it on that last play.
And winning first downs is a priority for a defense, and you can't get bludgeoned. You can't get physically beat at the point of attack. You know the percentages. It's usually pretty good on first down that they're going to run the football. So them getting that big chunk, getting in second and short, not a good job by this defense.
They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down. And the Cougars are marching down the field. From the shotgun, they'll run it. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it.
And the defense was locked in. You could tell they saw it. They reacted right away. Got the running back on the ground immediately.
The short hands. It's Thomas. He's finally shoved out of bounds at the 23-yard line. And a big pickup on that one. The Cougars have it with a 1st and 10. Using his legs, it's Alexander. Got it into the red zone, dragged down at the 18-yard line. Got 6 on first down, now a lot of options on 2nd and 4. From the gun, running back on the move. Wrestled to the ground, but he's inside the 10 and down to the 9. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. The Cougars have it with a 1st and goal. Going to try to pop one on the screen. That completion will take it inside the 4, and the offense is threatening.
And this offense shows they will be aggressive. On 1st and goal, they get the completion. Listen, games come down to executing in the red zone. This is a big spot.
They've pushed it ahead to the 4. They'll try to cash in on 2nd and goal. Trying to get the edge with a quick touch pass. They just blew through that offensive line. It's a 4-yard loss.
2nd and goal, and the defense was not fooled. It looked like they knew exactly when that guy came in motion across the formation. They said he's getting the football. They played uphill, get the tackle for a loss, and force a 3rd down and goal situation.
Now 3rd and goal, and tough yardage to cover here. To throw, it's Wegman. Firing to the right, complete. And after that short completion, what will they do now? Just a few inches to go.
Yeah, and you wanted to get the ball out quick, and you wanted your receiver to make the play for you and get the 1st down. You don't now.
Sneak gets it done.
I love the aggressiveness early by this offense. 4th and goal, no problem. Putting the drive together, staying aggressive, and they get rewarded.
I like just paying the drive off, too, because it's the opening drive of the game. You've marched it down the field. You want to come away with a touchdown, right? Maybe the decision-making there for the coaches, listen, even if we don't get it, our defense is out in good field position. There's a lot of football left to go. We can make up for it later. I love the aggressive play.
The Panthers offense will try to get something going with their first possession. And what a performance, an aerial show from this guy in the last game, and he has to have a ton of confidence coming into this one, Dave.
Yeah, it was a great week. And watching that tape before this game, like you could tell, man, he was seeing it quick. The ball was coming out, just touchdowns at will. A really nice day. And I think, Jesse, you take that and you start to build on it for this offense and really continue to trust him to make plays through the air.
Yeah, that's a good point. I think he really earned his offensive coordinator's trust after that performance. So I'm anticipating the playbook to expand a little bit in this game. Maybe see some new schemes in the pass game just based on what this guy was able to do the last time he took the field.
The Panthers can really attack on this 2nd and short. Wide receiver going in motion. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. Breaks into the open. Couldn't ask for much more there. A 1st down, and they're down to the 42. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Softened him up with a run, and now to throw. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on 1st down. 2nd down coming. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. The play action fake. Rushes on him. This time on target. He works his way inside the 30 down to the 29 and picks up a 1st down. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. Fires to the big fella. Gets it past the marker for a 1st down, and that's the way we will wrap up the 1st quarter. How about these two running games so far? Dominance on the ground as we look at the 1st quarter stats. So they'll go back to work after changing into the field. Sends it back in motion. To the air, it's Proctor. He makes a grab. Going for the goal line. Couldn't quite get it into the end zone. He goes out of bounds at the 3, but they are in business. Looking to get it in. They will score. Touchdown, Panthers. Looking for the tie with the extra point. And he tacks on the extra point. So a well-executed 8-play, 75-yard drive. The kickoff unit is out there, and boy, did that last drive quiet this crowd. On the run from inside his own 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. From the gun, the running back has it. Into the pile, maybe got one. He stopped at the 21.
Run game is good. Balance is good. Now listen, if the run game isn't good, then you got to pass the football a little bit more. But sometimes you got to keep them honest, take them chunk by chunk.
Makes the catch. It's Thomas. He'll be stopped and forced out of bounds right around the 34-yard line, and now they've got a little something brewing. They've got a 1st and 10 at the 34. Wants to go up top on 1st down. The throw. Fires to the tight end. And they pick up just a few on that completion.
That's a great example of the defense there tackling the catch. As soon as the big fella caught the ball, down he went, not picking up the 1st.
Wants to fire on 2nd down. Finds the tight end. Gets it to the 46-yard line. 1st down for this offense. This Houston offense about to snap it on 1st down again. From the gun, they'll try the middle. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage.
Stopping the run is about physicality. It's about I'm bigger than you, I'm stronger than you up front. Really nice job by the defense, showing their strength, bowing up, stuffing the run.
To the air, it's Wegman. Zings it complete to the right. They run him out of bounds, he gets it to the 47.
One of the things you love about this running back is not only can he run between the tackles, but he's also a weapon in this offense, catching the football.
And the Cougars come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to convert here. Looking to throw on 3rd. Grabbed over the middle. It's McGarry. He's going to come up a couple of yards short of the 1st down. They were really hopeful he could make a guy or two miss and pick up the 1st down, but he comes up a little short.
Yeah, and it's great defense. It's defense understanding where the sticks are, not missing tackles, getting the guy on the ground quick.
Makes a grab past the marker. Just carving up this defense and getting it down to the 24.
Now, what a great second effort by the receiver there. Catches the football. He knows he's got to get some yards to get that 1st down. Nice job understanding that, getting to the sticks and getting the 1st down.
Got it into the red zone, dragged down at the 18-yard line. Looking to fire.
It's a bomb.
And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. Picks up enough to get them 1st and 10 from the 11. They won't have time to run another play, and we will take it to the 2-minute timeout. The Cougars started this drive backed up in their own end, and now they've moved into position to score. Quick strike complete. That throw and catch gets them down to the 6, and the defense is running out of answers.
And that's kind of a lot of today's running game, right? Spit the ball out quick, get it to your playmakers in space, get positive yards. It's instead of running the ball a couple yards up the middle, now you just spit it out wide, and a lot of times if you break a few tackles, it could be even bigger.
2nd down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Let's it fly. Touchdown, Cougars. Quick strike through the air for the score.
And I just love the execution by this offense. Late in the half, man, you want to take the lead. You want to get that momentum on your side, and they do it. They finish it with the passing game. I'll tell you what, keep that passing game up. You can keep this lead, keep the momentum, and keep putting up numbers.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. FIU gets it back, and the Panthers will send the offense back onto the field. They find themselves trailing by a touchdown and a chance on this drive to even the score. They send the tight end in motion. Hand off from the gun. Finding an escape route. Now after that run, they're in pretty good shape at the 30-yard line. Quick tempo, no huddle offense. Second down, clock's running. Looking for a man. It's Proctor. Quickly out to the tight end. Ripping off a pretty good chunk of yardage. They've got it out to the 41 with a first down. Looking to throw on first down. Catch in the middle. It's McNeil. A quick tackle made, but he's got plenty for the first down. Looking to throw on first down.
There we go.
Pass rush gets to the quarterback, and they get him at the 46. Here's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. And the Panthers now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. That's caught. It's Stone. He's really close to that first down marker, but they stop him just a bit short.
Hey, man, if you're going to make plays like that on slant throws, you got to be able to make catches in traffic. Good, strong hands by the wide out there on the slant.
Now they're really starting to threaten as they pick up the first down at the 34-yard line. FIU comes out with a fresh set of downs. To the air on first down. Picked off to stop the threat. Bringing it back.
And he makes a play in the back end. Nice job reading the pass, and that's his second of the season. This guy, unbelievable job seeing the quarterback, breaking on the quarterback, and going and getting that big play.
They'll start this drive going to the air. Hauls it in. Inside the 30, down to the 29. Time is running short here in the first half. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. Looking for a man. It's Wegman. The pass is incomplete, and the clock will stop with 5 seconds left.
And finally, this quarterback looks human for one play. He has been lights out up to this point. Very accurate, making good decisions in a beautiful rhythm, and finally throws his first incompletion of the game.
Just enough time for one final play of the half. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. Got the first down and more. Quick timeout call by the offense after the play. And in the final seconds of the first half, they'll send out the field goal unit. It's good, and that was dead solid perfect. And now the lead is even bigger. First half in the books. Time now to join.
Man, that was close.
Halftime update.
Thanks, fellas. Perfect chance for us to put the first 2 quarters under the microscope. And a lot of coaches will say limiting the big plays and maybe hitting on it yourself is key. But I'm more of a move the chains guy. Give me efficiency every day of the week and twice on Saturday. The offensive unit that subscribes to the less is more philosophy might be the one that leaves here today with a big fat W.
Off play action on first down. Unloads it downfield. And that will be incomplete. Man, that would have been a big hitter if they could have done it, but second down coming.
I love the defensive mentality coming out here early in the third quarter. They've got the lead. They know the offense is going to be aggressive and start taking shots. A really nice play call that time, and an even better job in the back end in the secondary being ready for it. It just feels, guys, in this game like the defense is staying one step ahead.
The Panthers are way behind the sticks on this third and forever. And the incomplete pass will bring up fourth down. And here comes the punt team. First time today we've seen a punter go to work. Gets his first one of the day off. He was called on 4 times in last week's win. And the returner runs out of real estate as he goes down. Here comes the Houston offense once again. First play of this drive comes from the 35-yard line. Quarterback making adjustments. Back to throw, it's Wegman. Looking to buy time. He'll pull it down. Oh, he's got some space. Into enemy territory and out of bounds. That's a 41. That's the good game there.
He can throw it. He can buy time. He can run it. What can't he do? This guy's so talented. When he does stuff like this, there's no way to stop it. There's no way to coach a defense up against this. He's just really fast, and I can't catch him.
He's had a day, 103 yards rushing, and that should be no surprise. He's been among the nation's elite all season. Gets it past the first down marker and still running. And they'll finally get him down after a terrific pickup. It's first down from the 11. They'll run it from the gun. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Well, this guy's been an animal all game long. He's had tons of success running the football. The defense had to do something to stop him. Give the D-line and that front seven tons of credit for being really good.
And the catch and run into the end zone. Touchdown, Houston. Hello. They've extended the lead and taken control here in Week 9. Man, he didn't just put it on his numbers. If he were throwing it at a front surge, he would have put that right in the keyhole. What a precise pass.
Right in the keyhole, right on the button, right on the face mask, whatever it was. Great throw, great timing. Nice job by the quarterback.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Defense showing plenty of pre-snap movement of their own. They get enough rush, and it pays off. The sack at the 20.
Oftentimes with play action, you're asking the quarterback to hold on to the ball a bit longer, and you're asking this offensive line to hold up and pass pro a bit longer. Against this athletic front seven on defense, it's going to be tough.
Got it in the middle. It's Stone. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few.
Well, and a nice job working the middle of the field. I think it's so important to keep defenses honest, and you can't just dink and dunk outside. You got to work the middle. Great job finding this wide receiver over the middle of the field.
Back to pass. It's Proctor. Fires one high and deep. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. FIU will line up to punt. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. He was able to get that ball up to the 48-yard line before he stopped on the return. They'll start this drive at their own 48. Starts a drive trying to go up top. Going up top. And they couldn't make the connection on the long shot.
I know that one hit the ground, but you haven't seen that a lot. He completed over 70% of his throws in their last game. He's over 80% in this game. My old offensive coordinator, Sean Payton, used to say, bore me with completions. This guy will put you to sleep.
Well, will they dial up on second and a long way to go? Catch in the middle. It's Alexander.
This defense is going to have to be careful. Not only do they have to worry about this guy running the football, but they've got to keep their eye on him when he runs routes, too. He is a versatile back.
The Cougars are at the line looking to convert on third and short. Shotgun snap. Wants to throw it on third.
Oh, shoot. We got put
Makes
up
the
there.
grab. It's Alexander. Putting together a real scoring threat here as they pick up the first down at the 36. Houston coming to the line with a new set of downs. They get him down, but he does pick up 3 to the 32-yard line.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive, stick your foot in the ground, pick up 3 to 4, and we are not going to complain.
That's reeled in. It's Alexander. And they'll knock him down. They were able to make the completion, but he had to pick his way for just a little bit. Needed a little more help to spring him for some yardage.
Yeah, if you're going to have success when you throw it outside like that, you're going to need some more blocking and better blocking downfield. Give the defense credit, though. They were able to rally and made a tackle.
Got it in the middle. It's McGarry. Just outside the red zone. They pick up the first down. They'll spot it at the 22.
And does a great job executing the drag route. You just bring the big fella across the formation, wait for him to come open. The quarterback does a good job seeing him, finds him in the hole, hits him. Perfect job.
Knocked down, but not before he crossed into the red zone and picked up 4 yards down to the 17. Looking to throw, it's Weckman. And it'll be incomplete. This is some physical pass defense.
Yeah, and you just wonder if the defense now has taken out some frustration. Obviously, they've been getting lit up all over the place. And that time, they finally gave it back to the offense there. Really nice, big, clean hit. This defense needs a little bit more of that as the game goes on.
Doesn't quite make it to the first down marker. He's a yard short. Needs us to keep this drive alive. And they make the tackle, not before he gets the first down. Now let's see if they rush to the line or let the time run out here in the third. And they'll get off one more play before the end of the quarter. Looking downfield on first down. And the pass falls incomplete. That's how we'll wrap up the third quarter of play. But now, time for the fourth quarter. That's the end of the period, and Houston has the lead. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. One more quarter to play. It might be unlikely, but hey, it's college football. Comebacks happen. They love to start this quarter off with a touchdown right here. On second down, he'll try to make the connection this time. Got his man on the right. And he goes out of bounds after a nice pickup on that one.
Well, short completion setting up third down now. Who is your best playmaker that you can target in this area of the field?
He'll try to sneak it. Touchdown, Cougar! And the route is on. That one puts them in really good shape to get back on the right track and get another W. The kick is up and good and put one more on the lead.
The defense knew coming into this game they were going to have their hands full. Not only did they have to worry about these running backs in the running game, they had to worry about the quarterback as well. On designed runs and on scrambles, they didn't have an answer for him right there.
Gets it across the 20 to the 21, and not quite what he would have picked up just taking the touchback. They come to the line for the first play of the drive, snapping it from the 21. Coming out on first down with the play fake. Snagged in the middle, it's Stone. Brought down at the 31 after a pickup of 10 yards on that one. And they'll line up from the 31 on first down. They'll move the wide receiver. Dropping back, it's Proctor. Chucked it away just as he was hit. Good job to avoid the negative play and just get rid of that thing. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. After the incompletion, they go back up top. Pass rush, gets there, gets home, gets him down at the 23.
How about the strong safety on that blitz? Great job timing it and also getting to the quarterback. Sometimes you're going to have to negotiate around tight ends and running backs, and that strong safety, he just beelined into the backfield.
On third and long, you'll need to push it downfield. And the defense gets loose, bringing the heat, and down he goes again. FIU will line up to punt. Makes the grab close to the logo. Not able to pop the big return, but they've got the ball back and ready to go with a fresh possession. The Houston offense comes onto the field. This offense has really been clicking in the game so far, Jesse.
No doubt. Everything their play caller is dialing up, these guys offensively have been able to go out and execute.
Just maintaining the lead. Keep doing what you've been doing. You got a big lead. Let's just keep piling it on until they find an answer.
A solid gain on that one, and it goes for naught as the penalty will back them up. He'll set up to throw. Makes the catch.
It's the same as South West.
Nice job by the receiver on the in route there. And how about the speed after he made his break? He was able to actually separate a little bit from the DB, helping out his QB on that one.
Drag down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down.
Big reason why his team has the lead right now late is because of his performance running the football. Well over 100 yards in this game. They knew that they were going to have to really put a lot of pressure on him. He'd have to shoulder the load, and he has delivered for his offense all game long.
They'll keep it on the ground. The clock is on their side. He's brought down at the 7-yard line, and they are threatening to take it in. Houston going up tempo. Looking to throw, it's Wegman. A little screen to the running back. Touchdown, Houston! Hello! A great catch and run for 6. They push out that lead a bit and draw much closer to a win here in Week 9.
Man, this has been a complete performance. The defense has been lights out, and the offense, obviously, just continues to pour it on. This is what you call having a great day. Putting it all together, offense, defense, complementary football.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. He tosses one high and deep down the left side. And it was worth the gamble, but the long pass is incomplete.
And it's just been that kind of day for this quarterback and this offense, guys. They have never been able to get into a rhythm throwing the football. Timing's been off. Accuracy hasn't been great. We've seen some drops. Just not in sync. That's why they find themselves trailing by a lot right late.
Short gain on the play before he slides. Ball's at the 27. This offense facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Caught over the middle. It's Stone. And he's got enough for the first down. It'll be at the 35. And the Panthers come to the line with a new set of downs. The 2-minute timeout arrives, and we have certainly seen miracles in college football, and they will certainly need one here. Ball is at the 35. It's 1st and 10. Wants to throw on first down. Throws to the back. They're working that left side. They finally get to him, but what a play there to pick up the first down. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. Caught behind the line. It's Stone. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Wants to throw. It's Proctor. Under fire. Just too much of a rush, and down goes the quarterback just behind the midfield stripe at the 49.
And that play is a microcosm of what this game has been. They have not been able to protect their quarterback all game long, early or late, up front. Moving forward, this offense has got to do a better job, or else they're going to be in a lot of trouble. You cannot give up as many sacks as they have in this game and expect to win.
FIU will line up to punt. Let's see if he can help the coverage team out with this one. And nobody able to handle that punt. They'll let it bounce and roll out of bounds. A little bit backed up to start this drive from their own 18-yard line. Going right to work up top. Bringing the heat. It's complete on the right side. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. And the Cougars are in the hurry up. They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. Just tried to ease it out there, and it falls incomplete.
And how about this offense? They're not worried about the clock. They're not worried about the score. They're not worried about early and down. Still trying to execute their offense. Still trying to make big plays. And they've had a great day so far.
They'll make the stop, but that first down on the ice, and they should be able to kneel this one out. Might as well give it to him again. These little gains can start to add up as he gets it up to the 34. They'll get the timeout with 5 seconds remaining to play. One more play to pad the stats. Wants to adjust the pattern. Back to pass on second down. That's caught. It's Alexander. And that is how we will wrap this one up. This is what you're looking for when you have the better team. Go out and show it. Don't fool around with them. Go out and play to a standard of excellence.
Just dominate. You know you're going to...
What a scene, a spectacle, a cavalcade of dancing lights trying to hype this crowd into a frenzy, and it's working because they know what a huge matchup is in store. Welcome to Chapel Hill, North Carolina, Keenan Memorial Stadium, the home of the North Carolina Tar Heels. As we'll see, the winners of 4 straight, the Oregon State Beavers, taking on the 25th ranked team in the land, the North Carolina Tar Heels. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, here with David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's get this thing rolling. And the Tar Heels will put total leather and we'll get started. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. So Oregon State's offense will be the first to dial up ball plays in this one. Let's take a quick second to call out some of the impact players their coaches mentioned in meetings this week. Anything you guys heard that really resonated with you?
Yeah, I love when coaches talk about guys that bring it every single day. Like, that we can depend on them. They can get other guys lined up. They're always motivated. They're always being a great teammate. These are the guys that coaches love.
And big-time players make big plays in big games, right? These are the guys that have to play well if they're going to win games like this. It'll be interesting to see what they do today.
It's 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Grabbed in the middle. It's Smith. And he's brought down after a nice gain. Now on 1st down from the 43. Out of the gun, they'll run it inside. Didn't get much done on that run. He'll fight his way out and maybe pick up a yard. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Now the play fake. Here's a heat.
That's weak, man.
Well, he just got rid of the football.
Yeah, it felt incomplete because he did a great job of getting to the quarterback. He's
Supposed to be a sack, man. Not even supposed to
get in there and you get a hit on him. Now he feels it. Can't throw the football. Can't follow through with his arm motion. Nice job by the defense.
He's tackled right at the 40-yard line. That is well short of the 1st down, and let's see if they go for it here. And the Beavers will send out the punt unit. He ought to be able to use his first punt to pin him deep. And that is just a spectacular punt, and he will pin them in the shadow of their own goalpost inside the 5. So North Carolina's offense headed onto the field. Our first look at them today. The Tar Heels are backed up. They can feel the shadow of their own goalpost and trying to create some room. They'll give it to the back. And I think they'll give him 2 on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up.
You definitely want to commit to the run game. You want to establish the run game. You want the defense to honor it. But if it doesn't work a little later down the road, you might think about airing that puppy out.
Finds his man. It's Ship. And he's brought down after a nice gain.
That is an excellent throw by the quarterback, finding the window between the zones and delivering that ball on time.
From the 17-yard line, it's 1st and 10. And he's brought down after a nice gain.
1st down, physicality wins football games. Being able to run the football and create balance. And right here, just choose up another 1st down. Gives you another...
There he goes. And he gets it to the 44-yard line. It'll be a 1st down.
Wow. 4 plays on this drive by the offense. They already got 3 1st downs. We knew they had a lot of playmakers coming into this game, and they're showing that right now. This defense is going to have to make a play at some point here and stop the bleeding.
I love when defensive backs come up and they are physical and they stick their face in the fan and they aren't scared. Talking to the defensive coordinator coming into this game, he knew his DBs had to tackle well. They had to get these running backs on the ground. Great start on this 1st drive.
Got a man. It's Cohen. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line to pick up the 1st down. And the Tar Heels come to the line with a fresh set of downs. The give to the back. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
Man, how about that defense? On the snap, they are in the backfield with great penetration. Nowhere to go for the running back. That defense was sitting on G, waiting on O.
Grab over the middle and Ship. And the defense had that one well covered. Just a short game there.
Such a great job by the defense winning on early downs. What does that mean? Now it means 3rd and long. 3rd and long, now I go to dime packages, to nickel packages. I'm taking linebackers off the field and bringing on DBs to really cover more guys and have more speed on the field.
That's caught. It's Ship. They'll make the stop about a yard short of the 1st down.
I think early in the game, you can really set the tone. You got the completion. You set up a manageable 4th down situation. Do I want to be aggressive? Do I want to show them I'm willing to go for it on 4th down? I got a great opportunity right here.
Might be calling a hot route. On 4th down, he'll try to toss it. He's got it. 1st down and more. And a good pickup to move the chains, and the clock will expire, and that's how they'll be set up to start the 2nd quarter. We've reached the end of the 1st quarter, and it has been a defensive battle, and the stats tell the tale so far. So after the break, they'll go back to work.
Here we go.
Here's the handoff. Headed to the end zone.
1st down, you know you always want to establish the running game. How about this offense? Nothing fancy. Run the football, be physical, get a big gain.
The Tar Heels have it in scoring position on 1st and goal. Motion from the wide receiver. Quarterback touch pass on the jet sweep. And he'll be stopped for no gain. Still sitting at the 3-yard line.
And the defense, man, playing aggressive, playing uphill, playing in the backfield. Nice job getting penetration, getting that pass before it really even gets started. Nowhere to go, nowhere to run. Nice job by the defense.
Trying to pound it in. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, UNC!
And that is the perfect way to cap off this drive. This thing started way back on their 2-yard line, and they methodically marched it down the field. You saw a little bit of everything on this drive, so at the very end, you pay it off. Really nice job running down in the red zone for the score.
On the move from inside his 5. And good work by the coverage team to get the return man down on the ground. Oregon State has it back, and here comes the Beaver offense. They're trying to put something, anything together to get that goose egg off the scoreboard, down 7-0. Now the pitch. Can't get him to the ground. Strong run to get it out to the 21-yard line. A pickup of 6.
This offense is just like Novocaine. Like, just give it time. It just keeps working. It's a slow death, right? Like, they continue to just chip away. Nice 1st down play. Nice read. Get it to the pitch man. Sets up a great 2nd down opportunity.
Catch in the middle. It's Smith. And a good job of coverage by that defense. Just a short pickup.
Slants against man. That wide receiver has to win right now at the line of scrimmage against that DB playing man coverage. Quarterback timing with the wide receiver, put it on the money. Wide receiver's probably still going to get hit too, and got to hold on to that thing.
He'll keep it on the sneak. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a 1st down.
And David, on 3rd and inches right there, that's often a decision the quarterback predetermines. Who's my best guard? That's the guy I'm going to try to get behind.
And I know that defensively, too, but I'm just trying to dive and create a pile, but it's so hard to stop that play. That's why you see it ran so successful.
That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they get it out to the 36. The Beavers are on the move. He's got it on the right. Gets it out across the 40. They'll mark him out of bounds at the 42 as this offense trying to put together a good drive. The Beavers with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. They'll leave it with him. They'll get him on the ground at the 46, and it'll be a first down. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. And the Beavers will line it up on 1st and 10. Grab behind the line. It's Wells. He's there to make the stop, and they threw it in reverse, losing yardage on that play.
Well, give the defense credit on that one because they knew coming into this one that they were going to try to get this receiver the ball in a variety of ways. They were ready for the screen there. They create a negative play.
Scanning the field, it's McCoy. It's complete to the right. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. 3rd and short from the 49. Is this 4-down territory? From the gun, wants to pass. Caught near the sticks. It's Card. Taken out of bounds after a good pickup there. They're in striking distance at the 37. It's 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. Use the play fake. Now to throw.
Sit down.
And the defense picks up a sack, getting the quarterback down at the 44.
This defense, they are tenacious, and they've got guys up front that are athletic and that are so strong and that can collapse the pocket. You saw it right there in that play-action attempt.
Quick completion on the out route. They're able to get him stopped just shy of the 1st down marker.
Well, you can tell
he might not make this.
The out route all off season long. They look like they could have completed that in their sleep.
The clock has reached the 2-minute mark, and they have a chance to at least cut into this lead before the break. The Beavers come to the line on 3rd down, trying to keep this drive alive. To the ground to try to pick up the first.
That's 12 inches.
1 yard, and he didn't get it. The defense won the battle up front. Looks as if they'll send out the field goal unit. This one will be a 45-yard attempt, and he'll kick it from the left side. Absolutely perfect. That'll bring him to within 4.
We get the ball
After
back.
putting 3 on the board, the kickoff unit ready to go.
And I'll be honest, I don't love the call. On 4th and that short, I want to go for it. But you trust your kicker, he does his job, and he puts 3 on the board.
The North Carolina offense returns to the field. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. That last touchdown drive was surgical through the air, Jesse.
It sure was, and that's why this offense is so dangerous, David, because they can score in a hurry because of how efficient they are throwing the football.
And welcome to modern college football. That's what it is. Spread you out, find my playmakers, make quick decisions, and really put defenses in a difficult situation.
Not able to hook up there, incomplete.
Get open. I got 5.
Ball's at the 29. Defense can taste getting off the field. It's 3rd and long. Johnson looking to throw. With the catch, it's Ship. He'll be stopped about 2 yards short of a 1st down. We got a timeout here late in the 1st half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. A couple of yards shy of the 1st down marker, but they've decided this is 4-down territory. The offense still on the field. Hauls it in, the 1st down and more.
Oh,
and they'll get it to the 39-yard line, and they'll move the chains. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Wants to go up top on 1st down. He makes the grab, and he'll run across the sidelines after the good gain.
Listen, running backs are not just running backs anymore. You're going to be a wide receiver in today's football. And a great job sneaking out of the backfield, getting the football, letting them get some positive yards.
And he drops it, just took his eye off of it at the last minute.
Man, the defense, they haven't had an answer for this guy. He has been lighting them up in the pass game early and often so far, and that time just not able to hook up with his quarterback.
And the Tar Heels line up, trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. The offense changing the play. They'll snap it from the gun on 3rd down. quickly to the tight end. That'll be enough for the first down, and they'll mark it at the 48. The Tar Heels want to pick up the tempo. Looking to throw on first down. Got it in the middle. It's Miller. They pick up the first down. They'll mark him at the 34. Got to be expeditious here. And the Tar Heels come to the line with a new set of downs. Looking to throw on first down. Makes the catch. It's gone. Working well behind the sticks on second down. Johnson wants to throw it. Catch in the middle. It's Gulliver. They make the stop, but this passing game does some damage, and they move the sticks with the first down. The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. They march to the red zone, and here they go.
Oh, he dropped it.
The clock is down to 9.
Well, that looked like it was going to be a completion, but how about the defender making the hit and forcing the incompletion?
So now it's second and long. Pressure coming. He's got it. So close to that end zone. He can almost taste it, but it'll be first and goal for this offense. They'll immediately call timeout. Just enough time to get off one final play of the half. Quarterback sneaks ahead. Sneaks it in.
Now, what great offensive execution. You talk about addressing a 2-minute situation and using almost all of the clock, adding to your lead and creating more momentum going into the half. Great execution by this offense.
So here comes the kickoff after the touchdown, and the last thing you need right before the half is to give up a big return. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. They make the stop on the return, and that is priority 1. You don't want some big return to give up a cheap touchdown on the final play of the half. We played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Thanks, guys. What a scene there in Chapel Hill. What a fine performance we've seen.
The Beavers kicking away to start the second half.
Crazy.
He'll start the return inside his 5. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Trying to set the tone on the ground in the second half. Out to the 36-yard line after gaining 10 on that one. They've got it at the 36. It's a 1st and 10. On the run, it's gone. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They'll ride the hot hand. Inside the 40. Really good surge for this offense. They move the chains, and he's got it at the 34.
This shouldn't be a surprise to anybody. If you've got the lead in the 3rd quarter and you want to keep it, you got to bleed the clock. Best way to do that, run the football. And you're now seeing this offense call these run plays back to back. They are trying to be physical. They're trying to stay on the field.
And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. Got it in the middle with Ship. Didn't pick up a lot there. Moved it forward just a few.
I love offenses and quarterbacks that are willing to take the easy stuff. Take those easy throws that are guaranteed to get positive yards. Yeah, I'm going to take big shots down the field too. But don't forget, it's easier to pick up 2nd and 5, 3rd and 5.
Oh, he's dropped it.
Long yardage situations.
This is a point where you just got to be able to focus. And the critical down and distances in this game, like that 3rd down right there, when it's a good throw, you got to make the catch. You got to be able to make that play.
No.
That is no good.
I knew I should have just been for it.
After the miss, the lead still at 11.
And sometimes I just feel like fourth down, man, just go for it every time. Like the field goal miss, make rate. And listen, kickers have improved the last couple of years, but you left some points off the scoreboard there.
He breaks a tackle. Got the first down and more. They finally get him stopped, and this veteran junior running back comes up with a nice play. See what they dial up on 1st and 10. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Here comes the heat. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Backed up now. Here's 2nd and long. Pulls and throws off the RPO. Gets it all the way down to the 39-yard line. It'll be a 1st down.
QB, excellent location on that throw. Out route against man coverage, you cannot miss. If you throw that behind, that might be a pick 6. So nice job by the quarterback with his accuracy.
Gets it out quickly. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few.
Guys out in the backfield now, it's not just run the ball downhill anymore. You got to be versatile. I got to be able to trust you in the pass game, and I got to be able to throw you the football, and you can do that right there. I know you're going to catch it, and I can depend on it.
A strike downfield. And he gets it down to the 4-yard line before he's finally stopped. A terrific run after the catch. 1st and goal and a touchdown here really gives him momentum. Just keep slinging it. Big fella moving. Touchdown, Oregon State. They get it into the end zone to pay off that opportunity.
And this QB's starting to do some work, man. The big explosive play in the passing game. You get inside the 10, you're thinking run. Everybody thinking run. You back it up with another pass, another great throw. And quickly, this offense gets right to the end zone.
He makes the catch for the 2, and now they're down by just a field goal. Here he comes from inside his own 5. North Carolina has it back, and the Tar Heels so pleased to send the offense back out. The lead has been sliced to a field goal, and now they'll try to answer. Getting that push, a pickup of 4 out to the 26. Solid pickup of 4 on 1st down and 2nd and 6. Johnson looking to throw. Snagged in the middle. It's Culliver. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain.
And a really nice job by the wide receiver. You run a drag route, find space. They're in zone coverage. They're not covering man-to-man. Find a little hole. Look at that QB. Y'all get on the same page. You could tell they were, and that's why they got the 1st down.
Gets rid of it.
Oh, my God!
It'll be incomplete. He can scramble, but couldn't create anything there.
This game just feels so different than it did in the 1st half. After that incompletion, now setting up 4th down, they only have a 1-possession lead. Things were looking so much better earlier.
There we go. That's first. That's first. That's first.
Together throwing the football if they want to win this game.
I'll admit, I wondered if they were just lining up to try to draw them offside.
Oh, me too. Whenever you line up in your own territory, you're thinking, no, they're just going to draw them offside. A lot of times, by the way, it gets the defense to kind of relax for a second. You can tell they had a plan ready to go. They knew they were going to be aggressive.
Good pickup on the ground, and they'll mark him down at the 39.
Coaches always harp about staying ahead of the chains, and when you can run with that type of efficiency on 1st down, man, you are doing just that.
Grab near the marker. It's Shep. There to make the tackle, and with that, we'll head to the 4th quarter.
We got to score.
Guys, we've reached the end of the period, and North Carolina's on top. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. So 1st down, we'll open up the final period. Let's go. From the gun, running back gets to give.
Oh, come on.
At this point of the game, the offense has the lead, and the offensive coordinator knows they want to keep running the football. So he's going back, he's looking at his playlist, and he's saying, which runs work the best for me in this game? What can I lean on right here to make sure we win this one?
Pulls it in. It's
There we go.
all down, but he has enough to move the chains.
I ain't playing no games. You should start get up
The
out
Tar
of here.
Heels have it with a 1st and 10. The give to the running back from the shotgun. Not a whole lot of room as he gets a couple inside the 30 to the 29.
The big fella in the middle, man. Those defensive tackles, they go such a long way in deciding and really stopping the other team's run game. Just forcing contact with those guards and those centers, owning the line of scrimmage, and getting running backs on the ground.
Finds his tight end. All down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the 1st down.
Man, the offense got away with one there. That was supposed to be a running back screen. Instead, the quarterback threw it somewhere else. And with all the offensive line running way down the field, they're lucky that wasn't a penalty.
Turning it up. Got some room into the goal.
There we go.
And he's loose, and he'll take it to the house. Touchdown, North Carolina.
And, man, a lot of times late in games, you see offenses, they get very conservative, very predictable, and then they leave it in the hands of their defense. I like this execution, man. The offense continues to do what they do, and they take the 2-score lead in the 4th quarter, everything going in their direction.
And he takes this from inside the 5. And the returner will be brought down. Oregon State takes over, ready to send the offense onto the field. They'll try to put a drive together, starting from their own 12. They had to stand by and watch that scoring march, and now it's up to them to find a way to answer it. Punches ahead, they'll give him a yard to the 13.
Yeah, and this has been tough sledding. All right, this offense has really struggled to move the football, and this game's all but over. But here's the thing, man. Thank God you don't play this defense every week. And let's continue to work here and find something we do good, build maybe a little bit of momentum, so next week we play a little bit better football.
And the Beavers moving quickly to the line. Looking downfield, it's McCoy. Throws to the wideout. Got his man downfield. And he's brought down after a nice gain. This senior showed some serious arm strength firing that one in for the 1st down. These corners going to give them some space. Pulls it in. It's Wells. Works his way out to the 33-yard line before he's pushed out of bounds. The Beavers with myriad options after that big pickup on 1st down.
Sit down. Where you thought you was going? Jesus, man, what in the world?
No gain on that play. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. The Beavers come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep this drive moving. To the ground to try to move the chains. Knocked down in the backfield, and that'll bring up 4th down. No huddle here for the offense. They're throwing for it on 4th down.
There we go.
Shakes off the defender. He's not going to get there. Stop short.
Let's get out of here. Let's go home to the door.
All right, so they fail on that 4th down, but the game is not over yet. There's still time. Defense has to get the ball back quickly. Offense is going to have to score quickly. You have to execute now.
Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5. They'll run it. They want to take their time here. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. And the Tar Heels are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. Johnson wants to throw it. Caught over the middle. It's Ship. He's brought down, but he's got him inside the 10. 1st and goal from the 8. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. A great chance to put this game away with a score here on 1st and goal. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Tar Heels. They give themselves a little more cushion as they try to reel off their 4th straight win.
I love running backs that have a nose for the goal line, understand how to get there, finish strong into the end zone, know I get 6, and then go celebrate with your boys.
About to be 7-2.
On the run from inside his own 5. And the returner will be knocked down. Oregon State has it back, and here comes the Beaver offense. That 4th down gamble didn't pay off on the last drive, and it led to giving up a scoring drive, Dave.
Yeah, and everybody wants to go for it on 4th down. Everybody wants that, but your defense sometimes has to bail out your decision-making. We decided to go for it. We didn't get it. And the defense, Jesse, didn't come up big and prove me right.
Yeah, not complimentary football, no doubt. But look, this offense has been in these situations before. So you got to come back out here, take the field. It's a fresh set of downs, brand new drive. Let's go out and execute, put some points on the board.
And they pick up just a few on that completion. And the Beavers racing to the line in the hurry up. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Oh, they're after him. And as he throws.
And that's just the kind of game it's been for this quarterback in this offense. You got a great game plan all week long. You're watching it throughout practice. You think you're going to have a chance to light up the scoreboard, but they're just not able to hook up. You got to give this defense a ton of credit. They've done a great job in coverage. They've been breaking on passes. They've had their number, and that's why they're leading by as much as they are.
Looking downfield, it's McCoy. Under fire. He won't have enough for the 1st down as the defense able to corral him. It'll be 4th down.
Really nice job by the defense that time. 3rd down, they're expecting pass, but they also know that this quarterback is dangerous when he wants to scramble. And it was almost as if they were expecting that. They were able to get to him, get him down. It now sets up 4th down, and you don't see the defense sprinting.
Converts on 4th down, and he's still going. Crosses the 35, out of bounds there. Nice pickup on the play, spotted at the 32.
Well, this offense has a ton of work left ahead of them here in this 2-minute situation late in the game, but the drive off to a good start. You get the 1st down, you get out of bounds, you work the perimeter of the field. That is exactly what you want to do.
Strong, firm tackle. Clock is still running, and they have to get everybody lined up. 2nd down, he'll throw it. Got a man, it's Wells. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. They're within field goal range at the 29. Let's see if they can pick up a few or the 1st down on 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Grabbed in the middle, it's Wells. Doesn't quite make it to the 1st down marker. He's a yard short. On 4th down, they'll try to throw it. Down he goes, and the defense snuffs out this drive with a sack.
I think after failing on the 4th down, guys, you look at the scoreboard, you look at how much time is left. I think they're going to lose this football game. This coaching staff is going to have to dig deep and try to find ways to get this team better next time they take the field.
They'll put the ball in play from their own 30-yard line. Pass the sticks, and he may get more. He'll be stopped at the 41, but give him 10 on that play. Johnson looking to throw. They'll run the screen. And that one looked great on the grease board, but when they blow it up like that, the defense is going to win every time.
Yeah, on those screen passes, I want those defensive linemen to run right up the field, and I want to throw it right over their head where I got some space and I can get my running back going. That is the opposite of what happened right there. There was no space. He couldn't even get going.
Couldn't find anyone open here, and he'll live to fight another play. It'll be 3rd down. And they'll take a knee and watch this clock keep on winding its way toward a victory. We sensed a great deal of confidence, almost a smugness from this coaching staff. And these guys on the field, it's as if they knew they were going to win.
Yeah, playing with